Hey guys, it's Mellow Modesty on YouTube, and today I wanted to review for you guys a fantastic ongoing series that is actually printed for the issues. It is not printed for the trade, which is great, because today too many comic books are printed for the trade. And this is not one of them. This is a wonderful series. It is one of the best things being written right now, in my opinion. It is up there with Saga and Animal Man. And, wow, it is good. It blew me away. And just wanted to bring this to more of your guys' attention, because this is a comic that I have a feeling will sort of go under the radar. Only the first 3 issues are out right now. And the first 3 are still sort of available, at least in my area. So you shouldn't have too big of a problem finding them. And the 4th issue actually came out today. New Comic Book Day. Woohoo! So anyways, allow us to get on to this review. The story and the artwork is done by Kindt, who is right now, he took over for Jeff Lemire. I love Jeff Lemire, as many of you know. He took over for Jeff Lemire on Frankenstein, Agent of Shade. And I think he's done some stuff for that Alan Moore, like, erotic story, Lost Girls or something. But this is the first thing I have read by him. And I'm really blown away, and he can definitely consider me a fan. Really, these comics are just like a labor of love, in my opinion. They're not even just amazing stories with amazing artwork. It really feels like he's doing this for the fans, not for money, but for the fans, and I really like that. It's published by, I don't know if you can see there, but Dark Horse, and Dark Horse lets their creators get away with a lot of things, and yeah, this is awesome. First I'll talk about the covers, which are fantastic. All of them have someone's face on them, as I'm sure you can tell, but they have many other little things, like her brain is a bunch of people. And that is one thing I absolutely love about this story, is that there are so many little details that you won't get on your first reading. Some that I've found and I've looked up on the internet and I have just heard nothing about. I'll bring one of those up, but yeah. Next one. I know I say but too much, but whatever. Issue 2. This at first may look like some guy with just stitches, but his stitches actually spell out stuff. Like that one right there says murder, and then kill, and then this one here says hate, and just really cool stuff like that. Awesome cover. And then this one is a little bit more obvious than the others, but as I'm sure you've noticed, her nose is actually someone dying, and his blood is making her mouth. And that's something that might not be quite as obvious, but her hair is a dragon. It's just really cool stuff like that that makes this comic series special. Yeah, let's open up number 2. Number 2 has a little more action than the others. Dun, dun. Okay, so as you can, one thing that will immediately stand out to people is while most comics are printed on newer stock paper, you may not be able to see here, but this is printed on really old looking paper and sort of reminds you of like 80s and 90s comics. And that's just like one of those things that's just like really cool detail and just like a labor of love. And when I say this is printed for the issue, one thing that I mean is these things on the back. They are advertisements for like little things about the mind management, like clean face, clear head, clear heed, new look, clears pores as it refreshes, antibacterial, clean face, clear mind, quadruple action. And it's just all this cool little stuff that has to do with your mind. And also, I can't find where it is, but there's like a number or something on every advertisement, and you can type it into this website and get bonus content. Neither of those will be in the trade. Another little thing, which you might not be able to see, yeah, you sort of can, is there's little notes right here on every page, just about like things that the mind management does, and that's just really interesting. Also will not be featured in the trades. There's also a letters column, which I love. I love letters columns in books at the back. And then also on the front and back cover, there's little mini comics about a mind management agent's life, and those will not be featured in the trade either. So as you can see, this series is meant for issues, which I love. And the artwork is excellent. Absolutely astounding stuff. Really cool, really sketchy looking. Really raw. The story is about this plane that crashes, or doesn't crash. Sorry, got that wrong. It's about this plane, and I believe there were 39 people on it, and all of a sudden, everyone on the plane gets amnesia. And so, then when they get off, there's only 38 people, so like one less than who boarded. And this girl, Maru, is trying to find out what happened to him, and why everyone got amnesia. And it's really interesting. One thing I wanted to bring up that no one that I've seen on the internet has brought up, and I find really interesting. I'm guessing why no one's brought it up is because no one reads letters columns. But so this letter in the back of issue 1 is written by Jeff Lemire from Canada. Like Jeff Lemire, the comic book author from Canada, who Matt Kindt took Frankenstein over for? Yeah, it seems that way. Also, another thing that he mentions, what would make this better? Hockey and antlers. Two other big things in his comics. Hockey played a big role in Essex County, and antlers from Sweet Tooth. And I just find that really interesting. I mean, yes, it could possibly be a could possibly just be a coincidence, but I really doubt it. I definitely think that it's that it was intended to be there. And one reason why I think that is, like, there's just so many little things to get in this book that you're not going to get on your first reading, and it just has all these little things. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review of Mind Management. I really hope you take it into consideration when you are buying new comic books, and I would highly recommend this series. It is one of my favorite going on right now, and yeah. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you guys have a fantastic new comic book day, and I'll see you later. Bye.